But it's a content development machine, really. With 10 people on the team, we produce so much. I mean, it's 4 to 6 pieces of original content every single day.
Okay.
So that's a ton of work.
What are those pieces? So what's your role then, marketing? Like,
yeah, so
what does that entail?
I'm the VP of marketing, so all things marketing, right? All the communication arms. The way I really see our team is divided into 2 core sections, where it's the brand side, which is really, really strong for us. Obviously, Tom is the face of that, which then funnels into the acquisition side of things. So we do a lot of paid advertising, a lot of email marketing, automation. So, we've got dedicated folks on each side, but it's a content development machine, really. With 10 people on the team, we produce so much. I mean, it's 4 to 6 pieces of original content every single day.
Okay.
So that's a ton of work.
What are those pieces? Is there like a set format that you guys are following every day?
Every day pretty much has a unique posting, and then we supplement with other micro content, right? So whether it's one day is Mindset Monday, for example, the more motivational themed type of content, short form. Tuesdays is Tom Ferry Show, right? So more of a structured, Tom to market. Kind of a piece, and then we have other shows as we run through the weeks. We have podcasts that then airs on different days. So we do have, every day has a bit of a theme.
Okay.
Not theme from a content perspective as a topic, but there's a show or some semblance of a structure there.
So everything is built around it's all built around one longer video, and then micro content built around it driving traffic to it, essentially?
Yeah, and that's how we fill in the gaps, right? When we get to that 4 to 6 pieces of content a day, a lot of it is derived from other things that we've done. Not so much Tom Ferry Show, although a little bit, or even podcasts, where we'll pull little snippets, but Tom and our stable of national speakers do a lot of private events and even public events as well. And there's a lot of great content. We've got our Success Summit, in the summer, right? That's 4 days of Tom on stage. And, we've got 30 breakouts. So there's a ton of content that we leverage for a good amount of the year, just kind of pulling out little bits there. You'd be surprised. But Tom, about 2 months ago, came to us on the marketing team and says, how do we 4X this, And it was this crazy ask. But really, when you get in there, you'd be surprised, even a 1 hour talk somewhere.
I mean, 1 hour talk, he cuts that up so many times. I mean, that one we did downtown, you
Are
did
they 12 videos from it?
Yeah, 12 pieces from an hour or 2 talks.
So I'm curious, can you break down the 10 people that you have on staff?
Sure. Yep. So we have 3 video content producers. They do everything from the photography, the all the production work, all the editing that happens for video. So 3 video.
So those 3 do the editing too?
They do the editing as well.
And they edit their own stuff?
They do, yep, and each other's. Where they're all cross-trained in doing, whether it's Tristan. They all kind of have their own responsibilities, their core responsibilities, but cross-trained to kind of fill in as needed. We've got the run and gun kind of lifestyle that Tristan, who you guys probably have met in the past, who we've seen today. He travels with Tom, so he's behind the scenes. We've got a great vlog and a great following. It's the that behind the curtain. What's it like being Tom on the road? We have a studio here that I'm building out, ideally into 2 studios over the next couple of months, and they shoot the Tom Ferry Show and the podcast with guests. So that's where a lot of their time is spent, and then the in-between is going through and making all that micro content. But promotional material, they do a lot of our advertising is video-based. So they'll do unique spots or pull from different events to come up with some of that advertising material. We have a podcast producer. She also doubles as a copywriter for us. So she's working on scheduling, working with the crews of our guests, making sure everything's aligned, putting together our wish list, topics, things of that nature, all the pre-production work. She does an amazing job, and that's really starting to take off for us. We have a full-time copywriter. He's our lead copywriter. He talks Tom like nobody's business. So he really, along with Tom, is kind of the voice of the brand and writes pretty much most of the content that we put out there from a copy perspective.
Would you say that's one of the most important parts of the whole marketing department?
Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, every piece, even a video piece needs, a description, right?
Right.
But to have enough SEO savvy behind that too, what are the keywords that we want to include there? Backlinks, right? If we're working with a partner or a guest and we need to promote theirs, how do we weave these in and out? But he really has to have his finger on the pulse of what we're doing and understand Tom's language, But we do a ton of email marketing, so that kind of leads into the acquisition side. We have a full-time email automation manager. So everything from automated responses.
Kyle, Joe, sorry.
Oh, how are you?
Sorry for being there again. Happy New Year.
Yeah, all good.
Hey guys.
Hello,
Joe,
Cody.
Nick, Cody.
Brian.
I think I've seen you at an event before.
Probably. I had this face.
Yeah.
Good face. Same class.
Think like RJ and Tristan,
Yeah.
if you want to get reference points.
There you go. Yeah.
Or Ruby/RJ.
There you go.
I don't need two yet.
So
I
let's
feel
see.
like it's easier that way. They know what's
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, there we go. You're Ruby. I
Yeah.
totally get it. That all makes sense.
Get your little leather
So where
vest.
are
You'll be
we?
good.
Conversation.
Oh, so I'm giving him a breakdown of what the marketing team's like. So 3 video, 2 writing copy, 1 also is kind of managing the podcast, email automation. I have a social media manager,
That's a separate position.
separate position.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they do the posting, or what do they? Okay.
Yeah.
And the copywriter writes the copy.
Writes the copy. Yep. It's Courtney on our social side. She manages our private Facebook groups as well.
Okay.
So community manager on that side of things. She works with Tom on strategy. Tom is very invested in the social media side of things. Right. It drives our brand. So it's our biggest channel from that perspective. So works on the strategy, scheduling, posting. Reviewing, feedback, that sort of thing, finding
Comments,
new channels,
all that sort of stuff.
all that
Cool.
stuff. Yeah. Let's see if I go down. Right, I have a brand manager, so he's responsible for. He's kind of my right hand in the day-to-day operations, the project trafficking. I have 1 graphic designer with an open rec, so we'll have 2 graphic designers. That do all the static and web graphics. Going through, yeah.
I think that was 10. Yeah.
That's 10, and I got a hire. We got a couple interviews coming this week for an acquisition manager.
Okay.
And I outsource the paid advertising, the pay-per-click side of it, right? Optimizing all those campaigns. We drive the strategy, the copy, and most of the creative for our advertising, but we have somebody outside that actually just, does all the bids and all that stuff.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.